Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie. Good morning from Ghana, Accra. So, y'all, I'm doing everything that I could possibly do to ensure that I can do a live stream every day. So, right now, in this wonderful Nicolese Hotel in Accra, Ghana. This is where Wi-Fi is, but at the same time, I need the lighting, the natural light, because the overhead light is not that great. So, anyway, I come to you. How are you, ladies? I hope you're well, you're perfect, whole, and complete. So, yeah, so we are going into and I just wanted to tell you this about like the healing and the spiritual aspect of coming back home, that we must still talk about it because I feel like the healing of the nation, particularly for, black folks, could possibly be at some aspect in on the continent. Even if you just go back to the continent for spiritual sustenance or remembrance. Like, you're gonna come and you're not gonna really know why you came in some aspects, or you think you're gonna know exactly why you came and realize that it's so much more. It's so much more. And you kind of get with the flow and go with the flow a lot easier than you would expect if you are willing or understanding that this is a spiritual divine moment when you get to go home. And we can only tell about it, while or after experiencing it, because there's no way that you factor in this deep spiritual healing, this deep spiritual journey, and that the journey really couldn't go much further for me as a black American woman, an African woman in America, without going to home, without going to Africa. Ghana is very healing. We have an amazing family. The family, y'all, is just off the chain. So peace to my Ghanaian family. So they're, like I said, they're doing the shutdown. But just from what I hear is in Accra, which is the city I'm in, the capital, the nation capital of Ghana, and also Kumasi. And I believe Kumasi is the home of the kente cloth, as I like to say. So that's hobby. All my kids out this dress. I wish I could see it. It is really, really cute, so pretty. I got it at the art center, but art center. So, one of the things that I realized that I really enjoy doing while in Ghana is supporting the people, is supporting the artists, is supporting the everyday people, the market women, and really adding to the economy and wanting it and seeing it grow and thrive. Like, that's important to me. I didn't know how important it was until I got to Ghana, until I got to Africa. I don't know if it was as important. I didn't understand. I understood tourism dollars to any community, country you go to, but the connection to investing in your own or what you feel like is a whole nother level. So I realized we all could win. I like beautiful clothes and beautiful jewelry and beautiful hairstyles and beautiful nails. I like this, right? So I get to have fine quality or handcrafted, mostly handmade, hand designed, beautiful, artwork and products and services even, and they get to eat. So, and then it becomes a building block. And just thinking in that way, to me, it's just a very African concept. I know one of the ones is this Ujima, which I think is Ujima. And I think Ujima, I think it's one of the Ghana, I know it's one of the Ghana principles, but I think it's collective work and responsibility. I could be wrong. But I remember that term being used in an article that I read about, I think it was Kenyan people, Kiswahili, right? And how they really practice that, if it's Ujima, if I'm right, how they really practice that collective work and responsibility. And collective work can also mean collective work on a familial level, or a family level, or a friends level, like working together to make sure all involved at all times in any and all circumstances is well. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? So this is the next move. This hotel room. Let me tell you something about another thing about traveling. Like, the going with the flow. That's the best way, because the flow will fluctuate as you would want it, or life would just be terribly boring and you would not be happy. If you are anything like me, you needed just a little bit of some major excitement to keep it all going, because you know that it's all spiritual anyway. it's all spiritual anyway. So it's all spiritual anyway. Like I think I need to emphasize it's all the all part. Like it's all spiritual anyway. Where you are spiritual, where you're not spiritual. So coming home, of course, on that level, for me as a black woman, as an African woman in Ghana, it's all these things. You can't just focus on what they perceive to be like this is the big thing because you're still living and growing and you're supposed to. So, you're supposed to find the beauty in all of it and actually kind of like get into it, get into get into your thoughts. I am very tranquil. The reason why I was so desiring and needing my own space is because I need my own space. I process in my space. I talk to God as a divine in my space. I talk to myself, my higher self in my space. I cleanse my energy in my space. The quietness, the solitude, the serenity is really what helps me to be a strong, healthy spiritual being before I could even be a strong, healthy human being. That's what I know for sure. That's what I know for sure. And this move and adventure is wonderful. This is I am just all of it is good. Like so now I have to move with Kojo, Ghanaian family. Woo. I love y'all. I just let the man already figured out. Like I said, sisters, to go to sleep at night, knowing that your well being is taken care of, is the most healing balm in the world. And family members that you don't have to sleep with. I'm sorry. That's always my little my little aside because sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I don't do that, but other women might. So it is really, really nice. Really, those are all jokes. Okay, it is really, really nice to have that, so that whatever you're going on is not that big because you're gonna do it together. So they are working out like weird. God has got is staying over the sisters. Now they want me out the hotel because that makes sense. Who got all this money to be paying for a hotel? And if it's a shutdown, lockdown, then we have to be up in the house. Well, the house then is outside. Most of the life is outside of the house. So you're still in your area. You're still out. You're still free. And you got your whole town or village because it feels like that to connect with and people. It's beautiful. And the fact that they care enough, like you're not gonna be able to hotel about in 2 weeks, and that's not. We're gonna figure out where you're gonna stay. So I don't have to think about this stuff. Like this has been the entire trip from like I said, for those who have followed me, if you just follow me from Live Free TV, which is this YouTube channel, in 2020, even if you know that I was the London Dane and I didn't think I was gonna get through because I didn't have a visa, although there was visa on arrival in Ghana, but all the information, a lot of information be mixed and misinformation because things change, and that near return really, I think, changed Ghana, and that connection or disconnection between the Ghanaian and the African American. I think it's becoming so much more connected because they really have not seen you. And I know that in 2019, more of us came, so they saw more of us, and what they saw was themselves, right? Maybe foreign tongue, but they have their sons of Africa who have gone and daughters of Africa who have gone abroad. And so they are accustomed to you having your American ways because often Ghanaians that leave and live abroad, whether it's Europe, whether it's UK, whether it's the US, still have that. They come home and they're been out there for a while. So the connection is beautiful. I think it's just going to grow if it's going to grow. I think it's beautiful. The abundance of fruits and vegetables. It opens your third eye. Didn't even know I was going to say that. Like, it opens your third eye. This is detox time. Y'all need to be taking my class. It's going to be epic because I guess we're going to be locked down for 2 weeks. Yeah, so that fall into it. So yes, y'all, and I'm with the family. The surroundings or the accommodations are very, very humble. So, I'm gonna be the most well-dressed woman in the village. Yes, but because the dresses, but the ladies all dress like the women look like pretty, and they wear dresses, and they might be simple, but the simple ones are beautiful. They're black and gorgeous. Every one of them. I saw models for days. Whether they little, big, small. It's natural. It's natural. Y'all, I'm not wearing eyeliner. I'm not wearing mascara. I'm not even wearing lipstick because It don't make sense here to me. Oh my God, did I say all this? Who? Why? Why are you saying this to me? You're saying this through me. But the lipstick. I mean, maybe a night out, you going out for a party. I can see it. Other than that, it's gonna be a hot mess. At the, like the lip bar got the lip bar. The vegan black owned company has a scent or a whatever lipstick called Hot Mess, okay? And that's what's gonna be. It's gonna be a hot mess because it's hot and it's all, and then nobody really wears it, like not in the everyday. So why you want to do that? Like you don't really have to do it. So, and let your lips, like I feel like when you take everything off, you can truly allow the penetration of the motherland through her natural resources out of you. Like I can never say that again. And but I said it and you heard it and it's recorded. Like you just want to get naked in whatever way that feels for you. Because I think sometimes emotionally, spiritually, like you're gonna know you're gonna go to depths of levels of healing and it's really beautiful. And that's one. Like I noticed, I'm just saying, look this test. If I'm with my sister friend and we're in the car, let's say if I'm in the back of the car or the front of the car, and it's mostly Ghanaians who are going to be my complexion, even maybe even darker, but yes. So, and you got, and so the people that there's people when you walk when you're on your freeways or the highways, vendors that sell stuff, and the ladies with the whatever their wares or their goods on their head, and the men selling stuff. It's a lot. So you parked. It's a long light, and so they all come, But you could buy popcorn, peanuts. You could buy paw, pineapples, all sliced. Don't worry about it, okay? You could buy stuff for it. You could buy toilet paper, liquid detergent, buckets. You could buy children's game right at basically the stoplight, but it's not really a stoplight. It's like a long highway that's a lot of traffic. It's so absolutely wonderful going through Accra. Like you might not be feeling it's wonderful because they knock on your window sometimes, but I'll tell you when they don't. That's what I noticed. So if you're a foreigner, they think you're a foreigner, they're gonna really try to sell to you. That long and that little time you waiting for the traffic to move, it be going by like hours. Now, and it kind of, it's not that short because they make good business, selling. So I noticed that if I'm with my sister friend, if she's in the back of the seat car, then they sell to us more. She's a lighter complexion, and they just go by what they look like and what you look like, and it's real simple. And then they don't know; they might ask you, but they're not. They're gonna sell to you. They're gonna really, really sell. I notice if it's just me and other Ghanaians, the selling, I don't see it either. I don't see it at all, or I see it way less. But I noticed something in the Uber that I really decided to do. It's not just the complexion, because there are lighter skin and brown skin Ghanaians as well. So it's not just the complexion, it's the other things like wearing lipstick in the middle of the day, right? That might say you're a foreigner. It's other things. Probably maybe the clothes you wear, don't wear, the way you wear it. I'm sure it's all that you're here, all of that. But that face is what they, to me, initially see, and what you hopefully initially, not necessarily initially see, but you might see too when you in a new country. You looking at people's faces. You want to describe the people. You want to remember how the people look. You want to look at people. So that identification, but that if you notice that the women are not really wearing lipstick in a day, and then now you realize it's a mess, and the color don't even go on the same. The color's not the same. The temperature changes the color. Like, oh, not to say you can't, and not to say I won't, and not to say there's appropriate times for it, but it's almost in a way because you can feel the nourishment of the sun. You can feel the nourishment of the breeze. You can feel the nourishment of the language. You can feel the nourishment of the food. You can feel the nourishment of the interaction, the connection, the terrain. So you want to feel it. So you want to kind of take off everything and for once receive, receive all the goodness of the divine, of the Most High, like of the sun. So yeah, it's just something natural that happens. It just is. I was thinking about this other thing about too, like the idea of wearing sandals every day. This is first of all, check out them pretty sandals. I think yes, we rocking these sandals today. Aren't they gorgeous? I must have got how many pairs of sandals I can't count. Okay, 9, 10, or something like that. But to say all that is to say yes. Okay, um, that's more healthy. That's more natural. In order for things to come in and things to go out, there must be an entry and exit point, right? So why wouldn't your body be designed the same way? So your crown chakra is an entry and an exit point, but also your feet is an exit and an entry point, right? So if you wear have your feet covered most of the year, or even 2 seasons out of a whole year, like, or even one, like that could cause problems that you would necessarily not have if you were able to breathe through your feet as well as your head. And then once you have the head is important, particularly for I think Africans, and being in hot countries or climates is really helping because it's really, I mean, the raw, that's raw, right? The sun is raw. That means that's some like cosmic energy. Like that's the sun and beyond. That's like right under the cosmos or a part of the cosmos. So to receive that raw energy, very, very important. This is why you're staying more balanced, you're staying healthier, because you are balanced with nature. So it just makes sense, right? So yeah, so just that's something that I feel is part of the healing process of many of us, especially African Americans. Seeing yourself, it's normal. Embracing. I guess what I'm talking about is really truly embracing you and the way you came and how and going with it. Like I'm telling you, I know my face is thinner. I know I've never lost weight, but I'm stronger. I don't do yoga at all because I don't have a chance, and it's not my lifestyle is not set up right now for that. And I don't know if I was getting tired of it anyway. But let me just say, I want to talk. Hold on. I also think that some of the things that I've done in the U.S. I probably may never or hardly do here. Although I still stretch and I love it, and I will still do some yoga, but I don't know if I'll go in so hard. And I'll tell you why. I walk what I was needing because I was doing yoga so much, but not going walking. My lifestyle in the U.S. was somewhat sedentary. So I now get to walk a lot and then sweat a lot and be in the sun a lot and eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Now, how's all that fruits and vegetable things going to be affected? I don't know, but it makes me realize that I know I'm going to get a piece of land and I know that I'm going to grow my own fruits and vegetables. Like, that's the way to go because I am living now off fruit. And of course, I feel better. Yeah, it works. But I know a lockdown, I don't know what that looks like. So I think that Ghanaians are going to show up and show out in the best way. And I mean, I think that we are going to, I think naturally, and maybe some have forgotten, but it seems like a lot haven't, that family is everything, that family will get by, that family is stronger than an individual in a sense. Yeah, that's it. That's the motto. They don't know, I may not say it, but you can feel it. And that a family will grow. Yesterday, I love it. Diana was talking to a woman that might be the woman that cleans our clothes when I move into my apartment, and she was saying she was Diana, who is Kojo, Kwesi, and Joyce and Abigail's sister. I think she's the older sister, and that's who Goddess's thing was. So anyway, she said to the woman, like, yeah, they're with us and their family now. And I mean, but this way she said it, it was very real and heartfelt, and you could feel it. You could feel it. I know that this is a divine mission. I think all missions and all of us have divine missions. So by the way, but I think for me, this is a divine mission because of the way that things are falling into place. And I don't know, I think that everything is falling into place in everybody's life, but it's how, if we can see it, because somebody else can complain like, oh my God, I don't have a place to stay, or, oh, I never want to travel, because none of it is nobody's fault, and it's not even a fault. You kind of get used to that. The universe will have its way with you, and if you go with it, you will have the best time of your life. And so I am, I know that I was treating myself to the $30 a day hotel, because right now that's how it be. We need our money. And the family knew that, so it was like lockdown. No, we need to be locked down together and then apart. And ladies and my gentlemen, brothers, like, yeah, it's real. It's love. It's pure. It's beautiful. And I really love it. And I'm ready for it. I mean, I loved it here. A couple more days would be good, but it's not going to be. So I would be at the house. So I was at the house most of the day yesterday at the family house. And yeah, you got to learn. I guess I'm going to be learning how to make some fufu, some banko, what is it called? Banko, I forgot, I think it's banko. But anyway, all the fufu stuff. I'm going to be making some fufu. And I'm going to be learning some traditional stuff and how to pound some ground nuts, if that's even what you do, like, because I still don't know. I've been here a month. And, I'm just ready to go, like, okay, so this is it. Like, now I'm going to the family, because I spent the family, like, that was real. That was beautiful, the town. Like, okay, we're doing that experience. until we move in. I don't know if we're even going to move in because of the shutdown. I don't really know, but I'm good. If they ain't meant to move today, then it's 2 weeks and we with the family. Like, I'm good. If they have a better alternative or they recommend another family, I'm good. Like, I can't even, that's a great feeling when you are just like, what y'all, hey, I've never been part of something that is been so like magical. From, like I said, from the time that I could not, that I got stuck, so-called not stuck, that I was supposed to be in the London airport, but didn't think I was supposed to be because I wanted to be in Ghana, and I was delayed in London. And that Kwesi, the agency that flew us out, the travel agency, flew to Ghana and took care of the business to make sure that I was had a place to stay in London, that I was picked up, taken, like it was the journey to Africa is beautiful, magical, and spiritual if you allow yourself to see it. Like, I mean, boom, boom, embassy, boom, boom, like boom, 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 boom. Here before, like it's check your journey. Your journey is spiritual as well. Check your journey. Don't look at it like just say wow. And now I'm here. Like, this is a time in life. This is history in the making. We're all of us. Where were we? We'll talk about this 20 years because we're gonna get this together. Our folks are gonna get it together. We're gonna talk about where were we during in 2020. The early part of the 2020 period. I think the whole 2020, right? So because it's going to be that everybody's coming out of it better. Everybody, I know it's hard. That isolation, I'm a little more used to it because I like that time. That's why I think I like having a hotel room where I can just meet my friend and then come on back. You know what I'm saying? But so I think that I can do it. I mean, I'm sure I can. It's going to be, I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park because but I know, I'm happy I'm not alone. I'm happy that I'm grateful, and I'm appreciative of the love that I'm being received. Appreciative, say appreciative because of the love that I'm receiving, because then it keeps appreciating and you'll just keep receiving more love. I learned a new phrase, midowu, 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 midowu is I love you. And if I'm saying it correctly, somebody, one of my Ghanaians, help me out, Frank. Midowu, midowu, midowu. Ah, Mido, okay, I love you. Mido, okay. Ooh, I get a word, I get a phrase, I be holding on. Let me tell you something about languages too, y'all. Don't ever think that you can't learn. Don't listen. I'm not like when I ask something, I'm usually the one asking about how to say something. But God is picks it up in seconds. Like her ear is so she can pick up languages very, very easy. So God has got that talent. I don't have that talent like Brother Spray. Like, I gotta hear it. I say it wrong probably the first few times. You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta be corrected. Like, that's how I learn, and I'm good because I don't. That's why I'm not scared to take chances because I really want it. And sometimes the one who wants it the most will actually be the better speaker because they're going to be speaking it more. So never judge your way or your method or your speed of learning. Long as you want it, if you want the language, you can have it. Vidasi. You can have it. I do it with everybody. Mache. I do it with everybody. Terasi, terase, which is to sit down. Uh, I said midowu is I love you. What else? Maha is good afternoon. And I always get this is machu or macho, which is good evening. I try to get a word a day. Bra is to come. This is the tree language. And what else is, I think stand up is sorry. Yeah, I think so. And it's beautiful, y'all. Let me see. Do I know what Midowu was my newest phrase? I'm getting phrases now. Because sometimes you ask, what's the word for here? And they don't just talk in isolation like that. So it's better to have phrases. And all of this I'm learning just talking to people and asking them to give me a new word a day. And then making sure I use the word, all the words I learn, use them every single day. Find a reason. Find a reason to use them words and then just be bold because the one thing that I see it more than any other place I've ever been to, although I think every place in the world reacts this way with a foreigner that learns the country's language. or at least one of them in Ghana, the tree. Uh, but they love it, and they're so supportive, and they always say, "You are trying to learn tree. I'm going to give you something." This happens all the time. Because you're trying, I'm going to give you something. They always give you something that you can use that's beautiful, help you out, tell you something. They do. It's like, oh, like they are smiles, like you just made somebody happy, like you are. I'm gonna have this. So, like I said, don't think like I don't have this ear. I just when I want it, and it feels natural. Me do, me do, me do, me do. And then don't forget, I go no, not go there, 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 not go there. House of Four, thank you as well. And then Tanky. So, yes, y'all, get your little words on. Like, this is a time, like, if you are planning to, after the ban is lifted, because you know it will be. Let's come on, let's face it, it's ain't gonna last forever. Now, this is, if you want to go to Ghana, I would say, learn some tree, like learn to be tree, but learn it before you come. Learn it before you come. Not learn it, just learn some words, learn phrases. Thank you goes a long way. And you know what's so wonderful when you learn like 3 or 4 or 5 words and you can actually hear the people in conversation in passing speaking the words that you learned. Oh my God! Then you realize, oh my God, like I got real words because I don't have a book. I'm not on the internet yet. I'm actually learning. And I asked the sister, I was like, when I settle, do you think I can get a tutor that come to the house to help me with the language? And she was like, the way I see it, like for you, and I don't know if it's for me, but she knows she's saying for me, she's talking to me, that you right now wait for that. Sometimes that could be overwhelming. She said, I think you're going to learn more just talking to the people every day. And just because that's the real life talk and that's the real life phrases than going to school. In other words, school might mess you up, okay? And you be talking, nobody understand because you were learning in school. Okay, I don't know. I don't really know if she meant that, but I took it as she did tell me to. I think, and I am. So, like, don't judge your learning, abilities or capabilities. It's so all good. Whoever wants it will have it, okay? And so I just love that. Like, I just love that. So it's very much, it's so much. There's so many places, like I said, I haven't visited yet that I still want to. Like, it's beautiful. I mean, we're gonna be okay, like all of us. It's funny when I say we, I be thinking of myself as a Ghanaian and being in Ghana. Like I could see it. I could see. Yeah, I could see forever. Like really, I could. I mean, perfect. No, 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 no. I mean, well, I don't know because I didn't see any imperfections, but that's just me. And it's beautiful. It's a good place, and I think it's good for us. And there's a lot of healing occurring for a lot of African Americans. I truly believe. Where is this? In Ghana. Okay, hold on, y'all. Oh, what is it? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, okay, no. Okay. Silly Willy. Hey, Joga, thank you. How are you? I read your posts all the time. Hello, all the time, and I love what you're doing, and I love your energy, and I love you staying in the highest vibe, and you don't have to try. You just in the vibe. You're receiving the vibe. I just love your stuff, especially in this time that people have. Anyway, we talk about another time. And definitely during the time that we this love is beautiful and that optimistic. And not just optimistic, really living the other realities that are available to us, y'all. We have other realities. It's get this right and we can be anywhere we want to be at any time we want to be. But there is I don't know if we're calling it a mastering, maybe we don't want to use that word so much, but we are calling it a developing, a strengthening of your source energy, of your connection rather to your source energy, because that's really what it is. Because once you're truly aligned and connected to your source energy, you can go and be and have and do and anything. And what anything might be may be beyond your wildest dreams or stuff you never even thought of. The energy is what it is. It's not the picture so much. It's the energy. So that energy, to be caught up in that vortex of good energy during a time where people are, I mean, it's so manufactured, even the feeling you're supposed to feel. But what if somebody told you the opposite and tomorrow said that there was none and that everybody is cured and everybody somehow had been immune to it, and everybody, if it was true or not, you would all wake up and it would be true. Nobody really knows. So the only thing you can control that you know for sure is your truth It's how you feel about yourself and your God and your goddess and your belief system and your divine and your bees and your crystals and your sea salt and your essential oils and you got dang elderberry. I'm just saying, like, I mean, like this is that time, like for us to say, wait a second, the reality is somebody else's, and I don't necessarily. What if they say yes, they since I'm believing what I'm hearing, which is fine. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm saying, hey, listen, be precautious, take care, wash your hands. No, I say that because that's stuff that we do anyway. No, I love the way Ghanaians eat. Like they wash their hands all the time. The bowl at the table, and everybody washes their hands and got their own bowl, and they take it away, and then you eat with your hands, and which is more natural, and the food is better. And I mean, I think that this is coming together. This is coming together. We do need a little reset. Everybody, some people have never sat down. I mean, I know this is not the circumstances, so now this is where I ask you, make the circumstances the way you want it to be. This is the time to dream of that life. It was my time when I was most in poverty, living in the projects of Brooklyn, New York. Mama on welfare, poor single mama on welfare. Tell me how you did it. There's no way I could pay you back. You are appreciated. I mean, that's what I could say during that time. I mean, it was rough, but what I used to do during the roughest times of my life was, hungriest times. I mean, there's literally not enough to eat. Like, I'm not trying to tell you the story, but this is the story. I was into this thing I called it daydreaming. And I would literally use all that time because I had a lot, because you ain't got no money, you ain't got no food, you ain't got no nice clothes, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going nowhere, okay? And I would take that time before bed. I would take that time. This is before I even understood or probably heard the word visualization. Although I'm sure my mother, being metaphysics, brought that to us, and maybe I didn't call it visualization because maybe we wouldn't understand it. It was daydreaming. But I was really into it. I created scenarios. I would continue the story the next night when I went to bed again. I mean, it was deep, and it was really, I mean, somebody call it escape or travel, adventure, whatever. I was in it before I knew what in it was to be. So, I was feeling it before I knew that the feelings got the blessings. Like I was feeling it. I was just like, oh, yes. Because those times I didn't want cold, so I always thought of the sun. I'm a Leo. I love the sun. I wanted to meet different people from different places, so I moved to California. Like, but the actual manifestation of California, or in a sunny environment, was preceded by the daydreaming. So this is your opportunity to use that. Oh my God, to use that mind and use that spirit to see the beauty, but not more than that, see the beauty, create the future. Listen, I love the law of attraction says this current experience, this now moment has already been done. Everything has already been manifested. So anything you're thinking about now that you can do about now, it's already been that thing you're trying to do something about is already manifested. It would be a lot easier, better, smarter in a sense, and energetically more productive is to continue to put out what you want. I know for me in my own life, this is, I don't know what you'll see, I'll tell you what I see. I am an example to my own life that, oh my God, this ish works. It doesn't say that you work and you're in these, amazing, conditions or whatever, but it does work. You can take yourself off the couch and be in another place, and it will be sooner than you think. I'm telling you, Ghana now, what? Like, it's still, but I don't think about it because I just move forward because I love forward. Forward is a nice place to be. Let's break it up a little bit and let's show y'all. Oh my God, I want to show you. Oh, I want to show you this dress. I don't know if I can, but yeah. Thank you for being patient. All right, thank you for being patient. And I want to show you this bag, y'all. The clothes I got made was so lit right now. Now, when I'm away, okay. Oh, well, there we go. Sorry, I wish I could see the dress better. But let me show you this super dope bag. It's just a moment of silence bag. I got clothes up there I got made by this other seamstress. Oh, this seamstress, God is helping me one seamstress. This seamstress is all, but I'm gonna show you that another time. I don't know when, because maybe I'll leave tomorrow, maybe I'll leave today. I don't know, but let me show you this purse. Uh-oh. What? I really wish y'all could see this bead work. This is some dope bead work. Can't really see it. This is not doing it justice. It's heavy. It's beautiful. It's handmade. Art Center. It is off the chain. Has this little, so it snaps into there real easily, like magnetic. Closes. Is this an evening bag or what? I've been eyeing this bag. I've been ironing this bag, ironing this. I said like a southerner, ironing this bag for since I got here. Woo! Feel like we traveled with this one. This is a trap. This is elegant. Gonna, gonna. Eh, eh. 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 Okay, I just saying, but that's not the bag I'm rocking. Today, the bag I'm rocking is this bag. Yes, Art Center in Ghana, Accra. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. Love this bag. This is the bag I'm rocking with this dress. Let me show you another bag, one more, and then I'll. Hold on. Always keep it looking. Oh, okay. This is made out of the coconut shell. These are all coconut shells. And what an artistry. And they're all on the bag and they go this way as well. And that is beautiful. Painted coconut shells. What? What? Little purse, for your more, if you want to carry. Like, I wouldn't wear this with this because I think this dress is a little too fancy. But for a little more when I wear my big pants or my booba type pants, if that's such a thing, then I think this is so great. And that's the zipper. Oh my gosh, zipper, little purse. So you put your little, that's like, maybe you're going out because, you go out here too. And you just want to carry your essentials, okay? Yes, okay. Love it. Just got it yesterday. Got that bag yesterday. A bag. This one I just saw, but that bag I was eyeing for a while. I got the bag. I want it. Oh my God. Love it. And I got the gorgeous clothes, but not right now. Oh, maybe you can see the dress better too. I love my ruffles. Love it. I have no bracelets on. Oh my gosh. Okay, and rings. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me not interrupt. We got people on the horn. Okay, so Halona, thank you for being here. Is that Carolyn Thornton? Thank you. Hey to you. Hey, see, I'm enjoying your first experience in Ghana. Very much appreciate. Oh, that's your. Thank you, Midasi is thank you from the people of the tree language, and I love the Akan people, and I love that. I mean, thank you, Midasi. Yes, peace and blessings. Hey, DJ, how are you? Banku, thank you. Banku, I love you. That Banku, y'all. I'm about to learn some Banku. We got this sister, I told y'all, the sister from Aquaba, the restaurant that's in the art center. She's going to teach us how to make that green stuff, we call it. Somebody, if you know what the green stuff is called, I'll find out today what the green stuff is called. It's like the spinach, but what do you call it when you put it together? The way y'all put it together, oh my God. But like I said, there's a vegan place called Asasi Pa in Accra near the art center that does those traditional banku, fufu, all that other good stuff, red, you know what I'm saying, jollof rice, all of that vegan style. But we're going to learn from a traditional woman how to make the green stuff and the plantains, because her plantains, right? Eh? Woo! Yes. Thank you, darling. Yes, the essence of Carp DM 2020 has challenged the whole being, and one is also learning to just trust the process. Yes, I'm sorry I didn't pronounce that correct, but yes, absolutely, CM, absolutely, and I'm so glad you feel that and you know it. Lisa Marie, good morning. Hey, good morning. Mache, Mache, Mache. Tree for good morning. Okay, love the kid they dress. Yes. Oh, Midasi, Sheila. OMG, the purse is that purse. OMG, what? That purse off the chain, nice. What? Sheila, did you see that piece of work right there? I was like, we negotiated. Like, I was like, I wanted it. I mean, it was worth more. I mean, yes, I negotiated and he was with it and we was in because nobody was spending money because people are locked down or whatever. And they're already scared of the virus and all the other stuff. So, anyway, but we were there and I got that. I got this dress. I bought this other. Listen, I got three different kente print dresses because I love kente, obviously, because my people's the Ashanti. I just want to say that. I mean, in actuality, I mean, I don't know where people are from, but I feel very Ashanti. I love the tree language. I love the Adinkra symbols. I love the kente. I love the colors even of the kentes and how they're all different variety. They're different styles and color combinations. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Everything is good. So I'm relocating yet again, and I don't know where, but I'm excited and I'm not alone. Like I'm good. Like I'm happy. I'm smart enough. Like I'm wild. I like to do my thing, but I am so clear. I am so clear that I'm blessed. I'm so clear that I'm supposed to be with this family. They're supposed to be checking me, and I'm supposed to be just saying yes. I am so clear that the mission is just great, and the journey is what matters, and the destination, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I got the journey. Like this is it's beyond humbling because it's nothing you have to fall from. You're not falling from anything, so it's not humbling in that way. It's humbling and it's the most natural, beautiful. It's almost like you needed to let go of all that. You needed to not think about all of those other things. You know what I'm saying? You need it. Like I even like. I mean, I know it's hard, and we got to make sure we have our money together. But I love the fact that you can pay your rent for 2 years. I mean, yes, they pay you in 2 years, and if you want to find someone another 2 year lease, and you want to find something else, maybe that would be a down. I could see how that could be. But at the same time, it's kind of nice that your rent's paid. So now you just focus on the other things that you need. So I just love. I'm doing a long one with y'all because I don't know when I'm gonna have Wi-Fi like this again, so I gotta use it. But yeah, and I think Saturdays, change is another thing I realized. All the changes that are occurring to me, like I can't. I'm so glad I bought my vlogging camera because now that I'm with the family, although the Wi-Fi is good, actually the sister she works from home, so I think we're gonna have a great time together as the women of the house or in the house, her house and the brother's house and the mama house. So everybody's just right in a little compound. I'm gonna call it, community. It's nice. It's very it's real and it's love and I and above, lifting my kente dress up and doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and I love that too. That I love that you can be a queen here. Like I love that you can be a queen here. Did I say it? Yeah. Like I love it. I love that. They don't really look at us that hard. Like, I mean, not what one would think. I mean, a lot of women wear their dresses and beautiful, and I think this is kind of expected. I know I've never been in a place where I could be my fancy dress wearing bold color self and nobody looks at you that hard. Like it's the dopest. As a woman on a health level, like just wearing dresses every day when the breeze is blowing, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be letting that breeze blow all the way through. Okay, my whole life changed since I got here as far as what I wear, undergarments and whatnot. Very much the sand. I'm sorry, I didn't get into. I went to the beach once, but hopefully I'll go again. But the sun, the sweat, the movement, the connection, the just the movement. I really want to say that the energy, the food, the water. The water. Okay, yeah, but the bottled water, but the stuff you put in the bottled water too. It's good. It's good for you. So you are healing. That's what I was saying. But I'm not doing yoga, but I'm walking. Right. You have to be able to adapt to your environment, understanding that it's actually good for your health. That to not adapt to your environment is going to be counterproductive to the natural way your body works to environments. Your body, yeah, the jet lag is a reaction, but you get over it and then you get acclimated to the place. So eating the food, I believe speaking the language, I believe hanging out with the folks, that's pure acclimation. Like acclimation is not just one level or physical, it's spiritual, it's mental, it's metaphysical. So I think that a natural way of life is good for all of us. I feel like I know, especially we're looking younger and younger. My skin is it's easy. I don't have to do as much. Simple is better. Eat lots of fruits. It's real. You get it. You like you cool. And there's a lot of people around. You have somebody to talk to every single day. Now, again, what is the lockdown going to look like in Accra? I'm so big up to the Ghana Ghanaian president that didn't do a full lockdown of the country. I love it. I really like this president. Like, I don't even follow politics. Like, oh, and things will change. You will be. I listen more to the what the president's saying or his address or can you believe this? Because I am wanting to learn the country and basically who runs it and just the politics in general. Not so much all the facets of it, but just basically where are we? What are we doing? What are they doing differently than the U.S. And how are they addressing their own individual needs and concerns? Like that's important to me. It's important to me that the Ghanaian people make it, that the Ghanaian people survive, that the Ghanaian people can eat. It's so important to me. Like I want them to win. I want us to win. And that's a great feeling when you care about the people and you want to be a part of that. And you want to get the stories out that are important to people and it's important to me. I know the devastation that can be possibly caused if you have a lockdown in Ghana where the people rely on selling their stuff to eat that day. Okay, not for 3 days. Sometimes just that day. If they don't get up the next day to do it again, they don't eat that day. And we all are, in a sense, wherever you are in the world, in that sense, we're all kind of facing what some people, black folks around the world, are going through, and other people as well, right? So now we all have to really come together. That's what I see. And realize that I'm sure we're going to be much more healthier. We're going to be smarter. We're going to be more, hopefully, rested. But if you want the change to occur quickly, then you have to see it. You're waiting for it as opposed to creating the end. You're waiting for the end. You're taking that power you have and you're putting it in all these other people that's going to give you the word. When your energy changes the word, your energy creates the word. Your energy precedes the word. So that's that goddess power we got to come back with. You decide when this is over. When you come together collectively in optimism and joy and hope and beauty and love and magic. So I'm okay. Like I'm good. And let's talk about these beautiful earrings. Oh, these are cow horns. I know. Hey, the cow probably was dead. Don't be judging. These are cow horns. Okay. Wait, that's hey Haru. Wait a second. Isn't the cow horns? Oh, isn't the cow horns? Isn't that Hatha, which is Het Haru? Y'all talk to me, Kemites. Hey Haru, hey Haru, hey Haru, hey Haru. I love these. I do. I love these. I wish I could see my custom made clothes. Y'all, let me just explain to you when you want to bring down Ghanaian dollars. So I had a dress made. I had a two-piece set made. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It was a design of the seamstress. So I chose the design. I picked up my own fabric. I had this dress made, right? It's 200 Ghana CDs. That's roughly $40. That would be even here considered expensive. So our clients are professionals and other people that can afford this particular designer, this young lady and her crew, these young ladies. They're bad designers, sisters. So, but $40 plus all of the fabric for all of, how many items I have? 4 items. It was like $20-something. So in total, each outfit is different. You're paying so much less than if you were to buy it in the States or if it was imported. It's lined, not this. This is the stuff I buy. This stuff is the cheaper stuff. This is probably like more of a $7 to $12 dress. But they always start at about $120. $120 again is about 20, maybe like $40. No, not 40, because that would have to be I'm sorry, 120, that's nowhere near. That's like 21 some dollars, maybe less. Like maybe 21, $22. Yeah, that's it for a dress. But they always go down. So you wind up probably paying like $12, $13. If you're real good, you might go $7. I try not to go too dang low. When they look like they got pain in their eyes, you just see when they see Goddess. Goddess ain't no joke. She be taking no prisoners. She be taking them down to the ground. I'd be looking at them, they be crying. They look at her, be like, don't bring her. It's funny, like I can look. Their eyes say it. I'm a little more lenient, but she got probably more money in her pocket than I do. So I ain't saying which one good or bad or better or worse. I'm just saying I probably can't go. I'll be like, okay, that's cool because I know what I'm paying and I know what it is. So, but I appreciate the work. And we were having a conversation with the Ghanaians. Oh wait, let me tell you about break. Let me tell you how I started my day yesterday. I met Goddess at the art center, and they sell drums and they make drums there. And there was in a little room, and they asked me. They said, "Oh, come in," because I was waiting for guys. I had to meet her there, and I drummed. I drummed, y'all. I was drumming with the Ghanaian drum. I was drumming with the Ghanaian drummers. I was drumming. I was at the djembe, and me was like, "Yes." We were, and let me tell you, I was getting all of them dang rhythms. Like it wasn't me drumming. It was the ancestors. They literally came into me. And I was to everyone, he changed it. And I was shocked. I was like, what? Look at me. Not that I don't have rhythm, but I know I'm an artist and a musician as well. And oh my God, it was so, and I was sweating afterwards. And that was how I started my day. So my whole day after that was humbleness as far as going with the flow. That was it. That was it. So I started my day. I was like, yes. So today is Saturday and it's quiet and I ate lots of fruit and I'm going to see what is going on. Because, like I said, it's all balance. As much as I love the time that I have to myself, I love being with them. I couldn't imagine being isolated or two week lockdown in a hotel. I mean, at the same time, I would make the best of it, but the money, the whole bit. Maybe they could get some food, but it probably would be limited. And it probably wouldn't be the worst place if you really like it, to be honest. Um, so let me not say that that could be dope as well. Like I could see how that could be dope too, But being with the family is good. There's one car and the Kodo drives it, so I didn't be in their vehicle is good. And this is humility down right now because I gotta find a way to eat and help me. But I don't even know. I'm gonna let them work it out because that's good for my health and allow the men to be men and I'm gonna be good. So yeah, exciting times really no matter where you're coming from. Yes, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Uh, yes, aren't they? It's so beautiful. The spinach. So thank you. It's called G good Giboma Giboma Giboma. Yes, Giboma. Yes, Giboma or Giboma. Giboma. Thank you. Although it has different names and different languages. Oh, I love that. Giboma. I love that stuff. Oh my God, that stuff. It moves the bowels, y'all. First of all, it's so off the chain. Thank you, Giboma. Thank you, Queen Midasi. Yes, y'all. So like I would see, like, is future travel in our destiny? It is. It's in yours. It's in mine. Like, stay with that. Like, keep traveling in your mind because the reason I was telling the story about the daydreaming and how I got to California and Las Vegas and even North Carolina and all the other places that I traveled was because I really did. That was my way of getting myself because I guess on some level I must have known that myself and my feelings were one. And if I can get myself to the feelings of what I want to feel like, then I kind of enter into a zenith in a sense. I entered into higher vibratory frequencies. And that works no matter what. Sometimes I think we forget that. Like we go, oh, it's a crisis. Throw out everything I know that's been working. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. There's nothing bigger than, there's nothing greater than your connection with your higher source. There's nothing. And just because your source is high, don't mean that there's times that you're going to go into another direction because you need to. It may feel low, but it's not. This is great. Like I feel so taken care of and not alone that this is what makes it so great to me. It's everybody going through it somewhere at some level, or whatever. Maybe everybody's not. What I mean is we all live a life, and this is a great way to do it. And this is a great representation of the country of Ghana. That there's loving, kind people that their mission is to make sure you're good. I mean, that's something you'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? Something you'll never forget. And I think this is the way it's done. And when I went to Trinidad, I was well taken care of by a friend's mother. She was resistant at first, but she became. And I think everywhere I go, I've been taken care of. So this is just some level that it's a whole it's just so healing. Like I said, just to let alone that somebody already is working out where you're gonna be, where you're gonna stay, when they're gonna come get you, and it's shown over and time again that that's what they're gonna do. Um, Somebody needs to see that. Somebody needs to see this journey that we are loving as Black people, as Africans, loving, caring, nurturing, thoughtful people, and that's often not seen, heard, or said. The love, the hospitality. Like you said, I was reading an article. I was like, what was I watching or reading? I think somebody sent me an article or something about Ghanaians and how they always are checking up on you. How are you? How are you? Like I said, I get at least 3 or 4 a day, and like several times during the day. And that's a feeling that, can you imagine if every day, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 people constantly called, text, or something to ask, how are you, and kept asking until you was not that great so they can assist you? Not saying everybody, I don't know everybody, I just know my experiences. I said, well, I only think I can share. Ghana's looking good right now. Ghana's looking great. And as far as the people, the relationships, and it's very soothing. It's very comforting. It's very comforting to, like, as a Black woman, just exhale. Just exhale. So important. Like sometimes y'all just sit down in your chair, uncross your legs, just take a breath in and out, whatever way you want to, whatever feels good. And that sun is good for you too. All right, Queen. So it's been fun. Let's see. Okay. Everybody, it's a little early, isn't it? Too. What is it? Oh my God, I didn't know. Oh, thank y'all for being on. That's a lot of people for this early in the morning. I really want to say me dasi, me go with me go me do. I love you. Me do. Y'all let me practice. Y'all know how it's gonna be. Like y'all, you want to talk about great visualization? I think we should leave like this. My visualization, when I see myself, what I see is like this woman. That's me, Lisa Marie. Like fully hair slayed all the time. First of all, clothes slayed all the time. Beautiful outfits from the best African designers in Ghana, up and coming, like ones people don't know, like I'm about to, yes, you know what I'm saying? On many television, Pan African and others, being an ambassador in some ways to my people coming as well. Making some dope big business moves, and I got some outfits made for the business move. Like I got outfits made literally for when I go sign them deals at the lovely restaurant Asmira. When we get back, when we get the restaurants popping again, and we're praying that they all will make it, because those are gathering places for people. A restaurant's not just a restaurant. I mean, it's a part of our community. I mean, even I gotta say, Soul Good Vegan, that's a gathering place for Black folks in North Carolina to get information, not just have delicious vegan food, but definitely to have delicious vegan food. It feels like home. There's classes and things and workshops and stuff going on. Whatever it's that's very African, and we took that. Well, here too, the restaurants, you don't eat there, like we don't eat there, like they're going to go down. But these are people that's supporting their families and helping feed their families and take care. And a lot of good deals go on around food here, a lot of business and a lot of, community. And whether you talk about the business first and eat, or you eat first, talk about the business, or you do it simultaneously. So to really have an outfit for the meetings at these places that I like dope, yeah, that's the future. Like that's what I got this. I got these 2 outfits because I'm gonna have this because I'm signing this. Please, what? You better know. You better know out here. This is like I said, we just gonna stay positive, and we're gonna know that we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good, and I want y'all to be good, and I want to be good as well. So just letting you know. So you gotta. What's yours? Good morning. Is that Audrey? Good morning. So the question you want to ask yourself is, what's your vision? Like, yeah, oh yeah, it's like I said, and y'all know, and my Ghanaian man, you already know he's gonna be powerful. Okay, he's gonna be powerful. He's gonna be shot calling, balling. You know what I mean? I'm a real breathe. Okay. So yeah, that's what's up. And I love that I could wear like summer clothes every day, every day. My feet is out. So yeah, it's good. Again, you can watch another vlog during this time, and somebody in Ghana, and they could be telling you some all opposite stuff, and that might be what they're vibrating. It's all about where you are vibrating. So, ladies, I am, like I said, I'm going to be going to this other spot. I don't know how the Wi-Fi is going to be. It's a small space. I don't think I might not be doing as many lives, but what I'm gonna do is the place to be is the 21-day intensive. It's the detox. It's the this kind of talking and this kind of coaching and hopefully inspiration coming to you for 21 days. We're working together as a group, and we're detoxing physically, mentally, and spiritually, because that's what's up during this time. We're being forced to detox anywhere in the world, forced to come together, forced to rely on one another, forced to love. But I feel like we're also being, asked to join as one in love and finding those places that make you feel loved, that make you feel joyful. And that this is really the time to, it's still 2020 perfect vision. It's still saying perfect that vision. Don't, if it's a good vision, hold on to it. If it's not, during this time, you might have thrown the vision away and got better, clear. If it's about 2020 and it's about perfect vision, then wouldn't things have to go a little awry, a little chaotic in a sense, in order to get closer to that? At least that's a belief system that we have, right? I think things are dismantling within ourselves. When we all said perfect vision, the universe said, well, not yet. Your vision's not perfect yet, but we're about to get perfect in the vision. Some of you have real life, I want to do this all my life, and now either because of this, you want to do it more, or you really don't really want to do it at all, and you're closer to what you really want to do. This is an opportunity. You're not gonna run from it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is still spiritual. We think some person, man, has some authority over us. That's the one I love. I mean, conspiracy theories. Like I don't say I do love and understand and even believe in a lot of them. At the same time, I know that's just information of those that are doing that. But what am I doing? I'm beyond that. I'm above that. I'm not even in that. And that's where we change the dynamic. We don't buy into it. We create what we need to create based on the contrast. This is contrast, people. What's going around the world is contrast. But the same rules apply. In order to get out of contrast, you got to get inside. You got to go within, and you got to go with the flow of, okay, now we're all together. What does that mean? You mean in order for me to have this perfect vision, I have to learn some things. I have to learn about being together. I have to learn about being quiet. I have to learn about my mind. I have to learn, who wants it? Isn't it painful, kicking and screaming? Like, no, I want to, me, I want to be turning up with a club, talking to some fine ass Ghanaian man. But that's not what's happening right now. Universe, like, not today. And I'm good with that. Like, because that. Well, I need to get ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, the family's keeping me safe. Like, I know that as much as I'm resisting sometimes, that I know it's the best, even though it's so hard and drives me so crazy. It's supposed to be like, I'm so good. Like, I am not that stupid or hard-headed, although I do visit both stupid and hard-headed more often than I would like to admit. But it's all good. Like, okay, because for me, I still feel the sun. For me, I still feel the air. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So this intensive, it's like that. It's like secret society. It's like I want to tell y'all things, and I want to share with you what a vision that I have that is really amazing. And I think we're all going to be a part of something beautiful. I see it. I already see it. It's already done. We're already doing it. We're already doing it. We're already doing it. Yes. Okay, I think I saw that. Okay, that's it. Yes. So, yeah. So, I don't know when I'll be checked out, but I'm just letting the phone charge and be ready to go when they say, and just go with the flow. I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, there's the phone. All right, that's the keeping it real, but that is the brother. So I'm going to go. I'll call him. I love you, ladies. No, me do, me dasi. Peace and blessings.